All right, y'all. Welcome to 9 Week Control Freak. We are so excited to have you here. I cannot wait to rock this test group together. I think it's one of our biggest we've ever had. And if you've ever done an autumn program, you know this is going to be all out all day long. And I'm just really excited to take back control with y'all. So I want to go through a few couple quick things, whether you are a brand new challenger or coach, or you've been around the block for a while. I think it's important for all of us to get on the same page, to know what's going on, to know what the expectations are, and so that we can truly get the most out of this program. So, number one thing you've got to do is you've got to take your before photos. I don't care how bad you feel about them. I don't care what happened last week or last night. It's not to be mean, it's to have a starting point, because what happens is us as women, we focus on the scale a lot, and that's not what this is about. Will you lose weight? Probably, if you're doing it. Will you lose inches? Absolutely. So that's why we need you to get a tape measure and make sure you also take your measurements. There is, under the program materials, a starting guide that will walk you through where to take those measurements. And then we have a photo album in the hub specifically for 9 Week Control Freak, and we expect that you put your before photos in there. And every week, I like to do it on Sunday mornings, you take progress photos so that you can see the progress happening week to week. Now, none of your photos will be shared publicly without your permission, but this is a way for you to track your progress that's different than just looking at the scale. And for some of us, that is a big, huge mindset thing we have to break, and can happen in a lot of these programs because it tones us up really well. So trust me, take the photos. Don't you dare start the program without doing it. And then every Sunday, put an alarm in your phone so that when you wake up, you take your progress photos. It's going to hold you accountable. All right. The second thing you need to do is you need to pick a meal plan. So obviously Autumn suggests Ultimate Portion Fix, but also you are able to do 2B Mindset. So if you're not familiar with these, 2B Mindset is a little bit more flexible, and Ultimate Portion Fix is really focused on having simple ways to be more structured. I personally love the containers in UPF, and there's a couple different ways you can approach it. You can do time nutrition, you can do the typical portion fix. Why am I forgetting the name of it? But you guys know what I mean. And there's also carb. Look in the program and see what works for you based on your goals. Connect with your coach, let them help you. It's escaping my brain right now. It is Christmas time, so my head is in the candy canes. What can I say? Okay. But you need to follow a meal plan, because you're not going to get results if you don't have a game plan. And that needs to start now. So I really suggest start getting familiar, watch the videos. They're there for a reason. This is supposed to be a growth journey for you to learn and educate yourself how to make better choices. And it can't just be, here's my portion control containers. You need to know the why, the how, the what, especially if you've been around the block for a while and you think you know everything. I'm going to challenge you to watch every single one of those videos and treat each day as a learning experience, because you can get something totally different out of this when you approach this from a newbie mindset. All right, the next thing is you need to try out your equipment. So if you haven't already, definitely install your door track, try it out. If you have questions about it, post those in the comments. If it doesn't work on a door for you, over social media, there's been a ton of options from Autumn on what you can do. Obviously, no glass doors. You should put it on a door that opens away from you unless there's a deadbolt lock. I also did a YouTube video on how I set up my door track and some tips and tricks on that I can share in here. But you can also get about $5 worth of materials from the home improvement store and have your spouse or have you install it on your wall for you if that works better for you. But you need the equipment. You can't go through this program without it. And anybody that's in this group should have already purchased a pack and have that ready to go. So highly recommend getting it set up before day one, so you're not clustered and frazzled and all that good stuff. All right. Last thing I'm going to share with you guys is we're going to have a couple different trackers you can share on Instagram. And one of the things that's worked really well for me is to share what I'm doing publicly. Now, I don't care if you're a coach or a challenger, this is for everybody. Because when you have a goal for yourself to be consistent with your health, to maybe you want to lose weight, and that's cool. I'm more interested in, I want to feel my best and I want to be consistent with my health. And that's always my goal for all of you as well. But to do that, sometimes we need that extra little kick in the booty. And I really encourage you to share small pieces of your journey on your Instagram stories is a great way to just hold yourself accountable. We have a monthly tracker that you can log each day to show that you showed up to your workout. Maybe you show a couple workout moves. Maybe you show what you're eating. You never know who it can inspire, but also it's going to hold you accountable to doing this program on the days that you're scheduled to do it. So really get your brag board up on the wall so that you can check that off each day. And we love to celebrate y'all. So don't be afraid to take a picture of your brag board every day, tag your coach, let us celebrate you. This is an experience that's very special because we're all starting January 4th and we are all finishing this program together. And there is nothing like FOMO and energy of everybody doing something together, start to finish, to follow through on the promise that you had for yourself to finish this program. Okay, those are the things before you get started that you must do. So you need to add your before photos to the Hub photo album. You need to take your measurements, make sure you log them in your app. That's a great way to save them. And you're going to take pictures every single week. So put an alarm in your phone to remind yourself, I want to see those progress photos in that photo album in the Hub every week. And guys, what's going to happen is everybody in the Hub who didn't commit to Control Freak is going to be like, damn, I need to do this program. So again, you just never know who you can inspire. And I love that about being a part of a big community. All right, so what do we expect from you in this group? The number one thing we expect is for you to show up daily and participate. So everybody is going to be sharing their workout photos, sweaty selfies, pictures of their shakes, put your supplements in there. We expect you to participate, encourage other people, pick them up when they have a bad day, love on them, shout somebody out that's really inspiring you. You know, don't wait for your coach to do that. It's a lot more fun in a test group experience when we're all showing up every single day. We're all logging in the bod group. We're all participating and loving on each other. The second thing is you got to use your supplements, right? So Shakeology and the Performance Line are going to be such a big part of this program. I've done a few of the workouts just to test them out, and damn, I am sore AF. So if you don't have your Energize, aka Glow Juice, in my team on your counter ready to go, or you don't have your Recover and you're going to be sore AF and 2 days in and then want to give up, that's on you. So get your supplements in line. Your Shakeology is so important. Again, if you're not going to have the tools in your toolbox to be successful, what's the point of doing a test group, right? So I really ask you, what do you want out of this experience? Do you want the best results possible written by the pros, or do you want to kind of half-ass it? I'm guessing you probably want the results if you committed and invested in this program. So make sure you have the tools in your toolbox. To me, Shakeology Performance Line is non-negotiable. That's what I do on every single test group. So I would encourage you to do the same if you want the results out of this program. After all, you're going to do something, might as well do it with your whole booty, right? Okay. 2 more things. Nightly stretches. This is something new for this program. And so there's a nighttime routine that's a component of this. It's a great way to shut off your mind, maybe incorporate some of the meditations on Beachbody On Demand, but there's specific controlled stretches that are about 8 to 10 minutes each night that will help you kind of wind down for the night, reset your mind. I'm really excited about this because we've never had this kind of structure in a program before. So do not skip it. I know y'all, you get on your phone, you forget about it. Don't skip it. And we expect you to log that as well. And then the last thing is, and it kind of goes along with what I was just talking about, have a mindset routine for this test group. When you commit to something that maybe you've never done before or you haven't done in a long time, you have to expect there is going to be obstacles. There's going to be days where you don't feel like it. There's going to be days where shit hits the fan and you don't have time and it's 10 o'clock and you haven't done anything and you have a choice, right? You have a choice to show up to your routine or not. And I really encourage you to create some sort of mindset routine and lean into this group as much as possible, because we're all going to experience those moments where we have a choice. Do I want to eat that like 5 layers of cake, or do I want to stick to my Shakeology? Do I want to press play and do that 20-minute workout, or do I want to go to sleep and forget about it and just say, screw it, and I'm not going to finish this test group, right? Obstacles are just part of life, right? So that's a beautiful part of a test group experience. So we're all here to call each other out on our BS, to level up, to show up daily for ourselves and take back control of the one thing that we can do right now, which is focus on our health and wellness together. So whether that's reading for 10 minutes, I really enjoy getting on Zoom, and I'll talk about that last. and having my glow juice in the morning and reading for 10 minutes before I do anything else. And I really encourage y'all to incorporate that into your routine because it's going to change the way you set your intention for your day. So the last thing is, okay, drum roll, please. You guys know that we have a Zoom workout link, right? And it is not just for coaches and it is not just for the morning. It is open up 24/7, 365. So we expect you to get your booty on Zoom to do the workouts with the team. That's a beautiful part about this community is that we can show up and inspire one another. And it's a lot more fun when you are like on that fifth burpee and you want to puke and you want to give up and you look up on your screen and you see Jess killing it with her burpees. You're like, damn, if she can do it and she has two kids there or she has a dog there and I don't want to do it, if she can do it, I can do it. And there's power to being in that experience. So get your booty on Zoom. Don't you dare skip it. It's an extra level of accountability that I really encourage you to incorporate with this test group. So welcome to our control freak journey, guys. I'm so excited to rock it with you. Get your pre-work done, get your booty in gear, and let's get this party started.